What's good? What's good? Welcome back to Invest and Trade with Jax. Happy New Year. Good morning, good early afternoon from Canada. Hope you're well. Welcome to 2022. Gonna make lots of juicy gains this year because no matter if the market is going up or it's going down, we're dollar cost averaging, we're trading, and we're making money. So let's go over Matic. It's probably not going to be a long video because nothing has really changed, but I want to show you guys the Bitcoin long position. So sitting at $2.57, we're down 0.16 on the day. We're sitting at a market cap of 18.17. Happy New Year, billion. 24-hour volume, 885 million. Wow, the 24-hour volume's come down quite a bit. All right, guys, so we're going to hop over, but first things first, the world's fastest growing crypto app. If you're new, you can join and grab one of the incredible Visa cards for cashback in crypto, free Spotify, Netflix, Prime, travel incentives, depending on the level of card that you have, $25. $25 in crypto just for signing up through my referral. So here we are. We're on the 4-hour time frame. We've just been consolidating for days now. We had a bit of a fake out with our inverse head and shoulders. That's why I don't trade patterns anymore. Broke out, instantly came back down. So I'm just going to, oh, sorry guys. I'm just going to quickly take this out just so the ABC is more visible. So this isn't much of a C wave in my opinion for an ABC correction. But it is a possibility that we break down from here, and this is our B. Can move this down. This is our B right here, and then we lose 252. We come back down to 226. We still have that head and shoulders to keep an eye on. Of course, to invalidate that, we have to come up and break our high. Let me see where the money flow is doing on the 4-hour, on the 1 hour. Yeah, so we're just kind of in the mid section. Let's check the hourly time frame. Yeah, so look how boring this is. Just pure consolidation. But we are squeezing, guys. Like I would expect some sort of break here as we're just squeezing into this kind of symmetrical pattern. So I would expect a break relatively soon, either a nice little push up to 272 or quite possibly come back down to 226 and go through that ABC correction. The money flow is close to the bottom section, so you might see a little bit of a push back to the upside. So I want to look at Bitcoin here, but we'll quickly look at Matic on the daily. So you can see here we're holding the 20 EMA. We see a nice little bounce, little consolidation off the 20 EMA. But I would just keep an eye on that ABC. I do think that's a likely scenario unless we come up and break this high at 293. So I want to show you guys the Bitcoin long positions. So I've been talking about the longs increasing while Bitcoin was declining. I said, look, guys, the longs cannot continue to increase without a breakout. And that's exactly what we saw. The longs were increasing. Boom, huge breakout. We made some juicy trades with many, many coins from that little breakout from Bitcoin. And then I was talking about the bearish divergence. I said, we're seeing a nice increase, but we have to watch this bearish divergence. Can be an early indicator of a drop, just as it was right here, just as it was over here as well. And that's exactly what happened. The long positions started taking profits, and then you saw some pretty swift sell-off. And that's why we saw this dump. Obviously, if the long positions are selling their positions, they're taking profits, the price is going to drop. And I said, do watch for that double bottom pattern. And we've created that double bottom. However, guys, we may just continue to consolidate unless we can come up and we can break this neckline. Then we could see a nice little breakout for Bitcoin. And we could take BTC back above the EMAs here and take Bitcoin up to about 49.50K. This is why I mostly trade due to how volatile crypto is. Yes, I have my investment bags. I have a bunch of Matic that I got in around 30, 40 cents. If Bitcoin were to drop, go all the way down to 30K, what's going to happen to my investment? It's going to lose, like 75, 80% of its value. So with our dollar cost average strategy as a spot trader, it's no fail. You're buying the dip essentially, and you're selling in profits. So the only difference between this style of trading and investing is you're taking profits when it shoots back up. But most investors, they buy at a certain point and they just leave it. So if it goes down, they wait months for it to go back up into profit. Or if they bought Matic at 40 cents and then Bitcoin goes back down to 28K and their whole Matic position just gets basically depleted. So That's why I mostly trade, but to each their own, guys. So of course we may be looking to come all the way back down to our wick. As I have been mentioning, our 2 previous corrections, we wicked down, we had a fake out, we came lower than our wick in our previous correction, the one over the summertime. We came right back down to our wick before we broke out. So we still have quite a ways to go before we come back down to our wick sitting at 41k. Of course, it doesn't have to happen exactly the same, but if we are going to repeat these fractals, we may see a slow bleed all the way down to 42k. Is a possibility, guys, unless we break out of that double bottom, get back above the EMAs, and see our breakout back to the upside for our friend BTC. Just wanted to show you guys those long positions. We are seeing a nice increase once again. So what you may see is Bitcoin slowly bleeds, and we see the long positions continue to increase. And then once again, just as we did right here, we see a nice breakout back to the upside. We make a bunch of trades with all our coins here on the channel, and we wait for the retracement. We dollar cost average in, and we're ready to go for the next pump to the upside, because it works in wave, guys. In a bear market, we're trading because it works in waves. It doesn't go straight down. So the entire bear market, we're making money while everybody's either just buying in, waiting for the next bull market, or they're way down on their investments. All right, guys. So that's basically it. For our friend Matic, do watch if 252 is broken. If we start to lose this low, I would expect 226, but if we can break out of this little symmetrical pattern here, could take you up to pretty close to our next take profit zone at 272. Now what can happen is you can bounce up and you can close 25-50%. It comes back down. You can re-enter with those profits that you just made as well. Sometimes it doesn't come back. Sometimes you only retrace halfway. That's why I never close my whole trade, just in case you see continuation. So a little bit boring, a little bit stale right now for Matic. But I would expect a move over the course of the next, 48 to 72 hours, just due to the fact that we're really squeezing within this pattern here for Matic on the short-term time frame. So that's basically it for this one. If you want access to these charts, guys, at all times, as well as 1,000 members talking all things crypto, posting chart patterns, and we have the DCA charts for many crypto projects, and it's the price of a coffee, guys, $350 USD. You really can't beat it. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Much love. Take care.